Welcome to a new video. Just want to tell you a few advice that I've gotten from professional photographers, professional commercial photographers in the past few months. Moving to a new country will do two things to you. The first one is that it will make you start from scratch. And the second one is that it will make you start learning all over again, and learning different things, to be very honest, because a lot of things that you did back home and a lot of people you knew back home, you don't know here, anymore. So you have to build connections and learn how things are done, right? But at the same time, it takes you back to how you were and how your business was back home. And then you start understanding a few things that you were taking for granted and how those things kind of like circle back to your life right now. And, it seems like those are things that you need to do. But anyways, I digress. I've been talking to a few professional photographers recently, just getting a feel of how they go about their business. And there are three key things. One of them is, or two of them are kind of like the same, but the three key things that actually, come to the surface every time I have a conversation with them. And the first one is that who you know is greater than what you know. And that is very, very important, because I see a lot of people focus on getting their work just perfect, and that's good. I want my work to be great. And even the commercial photographers I speak to, they all want their work to be really good. So I see them, striving to improve their work, right? But at the same time, they put more effort into trying to meet new people. They put more effort into trying to network with new people, meet new people in the industry. And that's what actually brings the business. So if you are trying to be a professional photographer, you have to understand that networking is probably going to be 80% what you're doing, and the other 20% is going to be improving yourself, working, and all that stuff. So you have to spend more time trying to network with people. And that's something that I actually never had to do. Luckily, my photography rise came in the advent of social media. So at that point, it was very easy for your work to fly and for people to see your work. Unlike right now, where social media is kind of crap and not a lot of people can actually see your work right now. If you have 100,000 like I do on Instagram, you post your work, sometimes Instagram will show it to only 6,000 people, and you're wondering why you even get followers nowadays. So I feel like we're going back to the old times where you had to go out, network with people, try to meet people, be very, very, very be very outgoing, and go out there and get your business, know exactly what you want and go for it. So like I said, we're at the point where networking is key right now. Like they say your network is your net worth. So it's very important in photography, and that's the first thing that everybody tells me. They're like, hey, bro, your work is good, it's great, but you need to go out there and actually get work done by meeting people. So hey, that's just the best way to actually grow your photography right now. Okay, great. Number two is your personality actually goes a long way. How you treat people on set goes a long way, to determine if they're going to actually call you back for work. So it's very important that your personality is nice, you're easy to work with, because I see a lot of photographers that are really proud and really pompous on set, and they're yelling at people, I want my set to be this, I want my set to be that. For the most part, if your attitude is terrible on set, then for the most part, I don't think people will call you back to work, regardless of how good your work is. So you have to be very easy to work with. Remember, when you're on set, you're working with a lot of people. You're working with a makeup artist, the stylist, the creative director, the hairstylist, So you basically have all these people on set that you have to work with. And when you work with all these people, having a good attitude goes a long way to, determine if, you're going to come back for work. So like I said, the first one is networking with people. And the second one is when you actually get your first big gig through the door, being very, very, very nice on set. I'm not saying you should laugh with everybody on set and not get the work done, but I'm just saying being very nice on set, being very approachable, will go a long way to determine if these brands want to work with you continuously or not. So like I said, there are two that are kind of connected to each other, and then we're going to go to the third one, which is kind of connected to the first one. Your career is not built on talent, it's built on hard work and connections. Right? Connections is built on hard work and connections. So regardless of how talented you are, if you're not hardworking, if you do not have connections, for the most part, you're probably not going to be able to move forward. And hardworking doesn't mean that you're shooting just your personal work and everything, you know, hardworking in the sense that you have to go out there and meet people, you know, you have to do everything that you need to do generally, you know, like improve your photography, but at the same time, you know, make sure that you're delivering for clients on time or even before the delivery period. All these things go a long way to actually determine if you're going to have a successful photography career or not. So yeah, I feel like these are things that a lot of professional photographers do not talk about, and that's because a lot of people do not have the opportunity to work with or talk to these photographers. So hey, just want to tell you what I've been hearing, talking to a lot of commercial photographers in a bid to actually take my career to that point where I am a commercial photographer too. So yeah, like I said, your network is your net worth. Put that in the back of your mind. You have to work really hard, and also you have to have very good attitude for people to want to work with you continuously. Yes, thank you so much for watching my video. I have something for you today. If you're looking to retouch better, retouch faster, check out my retouching pack. Link will be in the description below. Check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day, guys. Peace out.